All right, welcome back. Hopefully you went and signed up for your Coinbase account. If you didn't, make sure you go do it, but I'm going to do a walkthrough anyway. So before we get started, I would really encourage you to go click on that link and go sign up for an account. I'm telling you, just go do it. Coinmastery.com/Coinbase. Just get in the system. That's all you got to do. There's a link below. What I want to do now is walk you through the process of buying your first Bitcoin. This is actually not too complicated, but it's like anything new, especially when it deals with money. You just want to make sure you're doing it right. And that's what this course is all about, just getting it done the right way and getting you up and running so that you can go and start your crypto empire and take over the world and buy a yacht and call me and let me know that you're having a great time over in Ibiza testing out Ferrari. So it's going to be great. I can't wait for that to happen for you. We're both looking forward to that, but it starts right here. You got to get in the game before you can win. So what I want to do is walk through Coinbase, the buying experience. Now, I'm just going to switch screens here. What I'm not going to do is walk you through all the verifications and all the different things that you need to do on your own. So you probably saw this link. This is where you go when you click on Coinmastery.Coinbase/Coinbase. You sign up here, and then it's going to take you. You got to verify your email address, all this good stuff. And then once you've got it going, you are going to get dropped over here into this wonderful dashboard where you're not going to have any buys and sells yet. I set up this account, but I already went through and did some basic stuff. You can see that this is a fresh account. This is pretty much what yours is going to look like, with the exception of this being different. I mean, even from the previous videos that I shot the other day, you can already see a price change. You can see how much this changes. I mean, even in a week, right? Like this is the market we get into. This is crazy stuff. So let me just walk you through what it is you're looking at. Then we'll walk through exactly what you should do next. The first thing over here is your portfolio. Over the next few months, Coinbase may be adding new coins, so this may change, right? You can toggle it so that you can just see the list, or if you want to do like a pie chart, look like a portfolio, kind of a fancy report-looking thing, you can do that. But this is just going to show you what you own of what different coins. Over here, there will be a history, right? It'll show you all the different transactions you've done. And then obviously right here is the dashboard. You can toggle between the different time periods. You can see what the growth has looked like. And then you can switch between the different coins. Again, there may be new coins up here. If there are, great. If this design changes at all, we'll update the video. But for the most part, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? Here's a quick tip. A lot of people sign in here, and let's say you have $200 to invest, and you're looking at Bitcoin and you're thinking, man, $200 worth out of 4,800 or whatever the price is, that doesn't seem like much. How am I ever going to do that? If I go get some Litecoins, I can get 4 Litecoins, but at Bitcoin, I'm only getting like 0.02 or whatever the math works out to be. I'm just going to buy some Litecoins. Really tempting to do that. I get it. And a lot of people do that the first time. There's a time and a place for that to happen, but start with Bitcoin. I'm telling you, you build your foundation around Bitcoin, and then you can start to build out these once you learn more about them. But the returns that you see from a small price coin versus a big price coin are not necessarily going to be better or worse. Meaning you may make just as much money off of Bitcoin as you do off these lower cost coins. So don't get caught up in that. It's just really important to put that because you might be tempted to switch. I've seen a lot of people do that. Stick to Bitcoin, at least for the first few purchases. And then maybe you can go over to Litecoin. Now, here's the fun stuff. So I'm assuming a few things have happened. One, you've already signed up. If you haven't signed up, go do that. Okay. If you have, great. Second thing I'm assuming is that you have verified your email address and you have done any sort of setup required as necessary, like put your phone number in and everything else. If you haven't done that, press pause on this video right now and go do it. get set up. The third thing I'm assuming is that when you click on this buy sell button right here, click on that, you are going to see a box that says we need to verify your identity, where you may have to go through some sort of verification process. Maybe you have to scan your driver's license or something into your webcam. If you haven't done that yet, pause this video, click on this buy sell tab and get verified. Okay? You just got to do that because they need to know that who you are. It's like setting up a bank account. You couldn't just anonymously set up a Bank of America account. So it's the same thing is true here. Do that. If you haven't, pause this video and go do it. I'm serious. Go do that. But if you have done all those steps, we're good to go. The other piece I'm assuming is that you've added a payment method. I personally added a credit card for ease of use. For my main Coinbase account, I use a bank account because it's got cheaper fees. But, it's totally up to you. It may be easier, but go and set this up. Go add a bank account. You can click on this and it says add a new account, add a bank account, add your credit card, whichever you want to do. I don't care. Just do one. Once you've got that, it's going to show you, hey, you've got a certain weekly limit, which is based on if you have a credit or debit card, it'll be lower, a bank account will be higher. And if you want to increase that at any point, you can increase your limits by becoming more verified, adding more ways for them to know that you are not some random person in a basement who's trying to hack the system. Right? You're a legit person. You can get your limits increased. You just got to get verified. Once you have all of this done, you're good to go. And it's going to look exactly like this screen. The prices will be different. Obviously, your payment method will be different. You come down here and you put in at least $100. I mean, I don't know what your bank account is or what your financial situation is, but let's say $100. I'm going to put in 100. Now, the reason why you put in 100 is because when you look over here, you can see that there's going to be a fee charged. I'm going to drop myself down here a little bit. And if let's say you only wanted to buy $50 or something like that, the fee is always going to be about 4%. And it gets a little bit better as you increase the amount of money that you put in. So $100 is typically, it's just a good place to start, right? It's going to get you the extra $10, which makes up for that fee easily, and then it'll be good to go. Over here on this side, you're going to see what the Bitcoin equivalent of this is. So if you buy $100 US dollars, you're getting 0.01980 whatever of this particular price. So that's how much Bitcoin you're getting. You can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. A lot of people don't realize that. Down here, if you want to get really, really smart about this, as many of you may have seen in the Coin Mastery PDF, you can put this on repeat, where if, let's say every week or every month, you want this to automatically buy, right? Like if any of you have automated Vanguard accounts or 401ks, you know how it automatically just invests for you? That's what this will do. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this until you have your bank account set up, because you want to save money on these fees as much as you can. But once you do, this can be a great way to outsource yourself and guarantee that you keep buying into Bitcoin if that's what you want to do. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to do this one-time thing. It shows you over here, you're actually getting $96 worth of crypto, $3.84, and it's going to deposit right to your wallet. You've got everything lined up. That's when you click on Buy Bitcoin instantly. So you go over to this verification screen. It gives you a summary of what you're about to purchase. You take a deep breath, and then you press Confirm Buy. Boom. And you're good to go. And so it just says, hey, this will be available in your wallet instantly. Now, if you buy using your bank account, it won't be available instantly. It will buy at the price that you purchased it at the time that you purchased it, but it will not be available for a few days because it's got to go to your bank and request it. That's an ACH transfer. It takes like 5 days. Right? Another reason why we need blockchain more than anything else. But that's one of the trade-offs that you make is you don't get access to the Bitcoin instantly, which for the first purchase, not a big deal. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to click back on View Dashboard. And now I'm just going to push myself down here. I'm just going to go all the way down so it's not too weird looking. You can see a few different things over here in your portfolio. I have 100% Bitcoin out of all of my, out of everything that I own. And over here, it shows me what I bought, when I bought it. I can click on this and it shows me all the details that I need to and all that good stuff. And that's it. You can see the chart, how it's all Bitcoin. What happens now is you sit back and you now own Bitcoin. It's great. Like you're in the game. That's all that matters. And as we move forward, especially as we get into the altcoins, you can come back here, let's say a couple of days later, a couple of weeks later, and decide that you want to buy maybe some more Bitcoin. You can go through this exact same process again, or if you go to buy and sell, maybe you've done some research on Ethereum. Maybe you want to buy some Ethereum. Maybe you want to buy some Litecoin. But the first few purchases, Bitcoin is where you want to spend your time. That's where you want to invest your money. Then do some Ethereum, maybe get some Litecoin. But Bitcoin is really where it's at. That's going to get you the best bang for your buck when you get started. That's it. You're officially an owner. Now, the other thing that I mentioned before, which we'll do a lesson on, is the wallets. And typically, when you buy anything on an exchange, you want to move it off the exchange as quickly as possible into your own wallet, which is what we'll talk about later. However, this is an exception because Coinbase is very, very well insured and secured, meaning they have massive protection around any sort of hacks or whatever it may be. So your money is very well protected in here. Now, this is, like I said, this is an exception. Most exchanges are fine, but you don't want to leave your money on them. But Coinbase is good. So you can, as a starter, this is a great place to start. You don't need to worry about it. You can leave your money on here and not stress about it at all. So that's it. That's you now own Bitcoin. So what I want to do now is switch back over to the PowerPoint, and we'll go from there. All right. Now, if you haven't gone, go sign up, get your account going, get your free $10 when you purchase your first $100 worth of Bitcoin. Sign up and follow the walkthrough I just did. Right? You're going to have to go through more steps of verifying your email, of verifying your phone number, of verifying your identity. Just do it. Now, for about 10% of you, maybe 20%, you may run into a few issues where your ID is expired or something comes up that you can't do it right now. And again, like everything else in this course, I'm telling you, just go take care of it as soon as possible. And whatever you got to do, just get in the game. You may think, oh, well, I want to be able to buy more than $1,000 right now because I'm ready to go. That's great, but buy your first Bitcoin now. Just buy something, because the longer you wait, the more it just, the market just keeps growing. So just do everything you can just to get in the game, and you'll be good to go. So, obvious next action item, go do it. Go buy your first $100 worth of Bitcoin. If you have any questions, you can obviously let us know. But Coinbase will be helpful. They've got a much better support system than they used to. That's how we do it. So now you're up and running, and we will talk to you soon.